Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sims 4 YouTube video. Today, as promised, it is a Can You Get Rich Nectar Making Edition. The Horse Ranch pack came out yesterday and I messed around with it for a little bit just to get acquainted with the pack, and I honestly will say it's pretty fun so far. I mean, there are a couple glitches, but that's expected as a new expansion pack comes out, but so far it's been quite enjoyable and I got to mess around with the nectar making portion of it yesterday, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this video. I have a couple strategies going into it, so let's hop into game and see what happens. So we're in game now and I built a little nectar making like shed, and I didn't really want to make it feel like a shed because this is our job for today this week. But if you are not acquainted with how I do my Can You Get Rich challenges, basically what we're doing is we're going to be working for 5 days, so Sunday through Thursday, and seeing how much money we can get in those 5 days. Now granted, when you start to get really good at nectar making and you let the nectar actually age, you'll get more money from it. So it might take your Sims a little bit, but I do think that this will be pretty profitable. So I've given my Sim about 1,000 simoleons because we do need to buy ingredients. But if you are gardening in the Sims, this is literally perfect. You will need to garden your materials if you don't want to purchase it. Because if you go here and click on craft or the purchase basic ingredients, it'll pull up all these ingredients right here that you can purchase to make the nectar. But if you wanted to bypass having to buy it, then you can have a garden with it. But for the first portion of it, we'll buy the apples and the grapes because you need 3 grapes for 1 bottle of nectar. So it is kind of expensive, but we'll just go with this for now. It's 330 simoleons for 12 items. That's why I say that if you want to garden, that's probably the best option to save money on the nectar making. We're not even any level in the nectar making, if that makes sense. We had just started nectar making, so it's going to take her a little bit to get acquainted with how to make it. So she is now making the apple nectar, which is like one of the first nectar things that you can make. It shouldn't take too long. The more they get, the more they level up on it, the faster they'll make it. But one of the things about nectar is if you keep it in your Sims inventory, like one of these things I bought, which is the storage rack for the nectar, you will actually get more money if you keep it aged. The only thing is it takes a long time to get it to age. I was playing a week on The Sims and it had only aged like moderately, but I got like 500 simoleons from it. So the whole point of this video, I think we're going to make a couple of the grape ones because I found that those were the ones that got me the most money when I was like level 1 or 2. I'm going to keep those and the racks, but sell the apple ones to get some income because we only have 670 simoleons. We still need to buy more fruits and stuff like that for the nectar making of it. But I think we have a bottle now. She should go over and grab it. And if we go into her inventory, it should pop up with that, and it is obviously a poor quality and it's 27 simoleons right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sell that one. So we didn't really get much back from, did she just slip in the mud pile? We didn't really get much back from the apple nectar of it, but we'll go ahead and make one more. It's kind of it's a patient process. You gotta be patient with it. It's something I'm learning because I cannot tell you, I was like, why isn't this aging faster? Like, it's not going as fast. And because the pack just came out, I tried looking it up. I couldn't figure out how long it actually takes for it to finally age, but we got another $27 from the apple stuff. I'm going to kind of speed up the process and make the grape ones really quickly, and then put those in the rack, and then probably come back when things get interesting. So for right now, we're just going to make these grape nectars. I'll probably buy some more product just to make some more nectar, but I would like to get up to level 2 for tomorrow, so we might just stay the whole night nectar making. So while my Sim's going to the restroom, I do want to show you guys this. We've made a couple bottles yet so far, but I did give her the nectar making aspiration. And on this aspiration, if we go to like check the actual aspiration itself, you can see it is achieve level 5 nectar making, which is like the max of the nectar making. You also have to make 50 excellent bottles of nectar. But also one of the handy things about this for this portion of the game is make $100,000 selling nectar. So far we've made 108 simoleons. So that's kind of how we can judge over the next 5 days of how much money that we've made. It's not too bad, but again, it could be better, but we'll see. I have the grape nectar in the storage racks right here. So I've got a couple bottles. I think there's like 2 bottles in there right now. I'm gonna go make some more. So by the end of it, we should be getting some good money from those because it takes a while to age. This is a patience game when it comes to nectar making, especially if you want to get the most out of your out of like the money side of it. If you want to get the most money, you got to wait for it to age, kind of like wine. The more expensive it is, the more it's had time to age. But yeah, no, so far, I mean, we're not doing too bad. We're kind of making the same salary you would if you did like a normal career, like entry level in The Sims. So I'm not complaining, but we'll go ahead and set that over there and craft some more, and then I'll come back on Monday so she can at least get some sleep. I don't want to overwork her, but now we're at level 2 of nectar making, so we're close. We should be getting better. It is now Monday morning, and I'm gonna have her clean the nectar thing real quick, but since we're on level 2, I think you can make some more types of nectar. Yes, we can make strawberry and potato nectar. So let's go ahead and buy some ingredients for that and buy some of these products. The strawberries are really expensive. They're like 44 simoleons. It's insane. So we'll go ahead and make a bottle of that, and then we'll go ahead and make a bottle of the potato nectar. And I'm definitely gonna savor those because they should be a little bit more expensive than the obviously like the grape and the apple. So we'll age those as well. I'll just put that up here so we can kind of separate the grape and the potatoes. They'll have their own storage unit. And on here, if you haven't played with the horse ranch pack or you don't have it, if we click on the open button, it will bring us to this inventory where we can see on the actual thing itself if it's aged yet. So all these bottles have not aged yet, which is kind of disheartening. But you can see here we have one that's 110 simoleons, whereas this one's 57. So I might as well just go ahead and sell that because it is poor quality, and we're getting better at making the nectar. So we'll keep the one that's of normal quality and see how much we can get from there, because we do need to get some money from actually making the nectar stuff, because if we run out of money, that's not going to be good. So we'll go back to making the apple and the grape ones. I don't want to waste all of our money because we're already at 330. She's gonna have to really do well on this apple nectar right here. I will say that it does take a while for them to level up in their nectar making skill. I mean, if you constantly have them doing it and you're not like doing what I'm doing and starting like the low amount of money, then you might be able to age them up, get their skills up a little faster. This one's 57 simoleons, which isn't too bad, but we're almost coming to a close on day 2. I'm gonna buy some more products just to see maybe if we can get one normal nectar bottle for the day. And this one is of normal quality. So I'm going to go put this back on the storage rack, and it should have 2 in there. So we'll wait for those to age, which takes a bit. I'm not sure exactly how many days in The Sims it will take for it to age completely, like for a fine age. I've gotten to a moderately age, and that took about 7 sim days. So, but I'll send her to sleep, and we'll come back for day 3 of Can You Get Rich on Nectar Making. So it is now Tuesday morning. It is day 3 of nectar making. So we'll go ahead and buy our ingredients for today. I'm going to buy some stuff. We actually only have $200 left, $279. So we might have to dive in to some of those nectar bottles to get some cashola. I really don't want to do that because they're still aging. We might have to do that, but maybe the apples will be good. Maybe we'll get some good money from that because we're almost to level 3 on nectar making. So we should be getting better at this. Okay, we got 57 from that. And then we'll go ahead and make another one of the apples. And while she's doing that, let me check on our bottle of nectars. So this one is starting to age, lightly aged. See how it jumped up from like 110 to 220 simoleons? So we'll wait to sell that one. We also have over here our strawberry one. That's now, it has not aged yet, but it's 126 simoleons. And then the potato nectar, that one should be aging up shortly. Maybe today it will age. Okay, I'm gonna try and get to level 3 today. Very close to the to maxing out the skill, but we'll buy 6 grapes, which is 246 simoleons, and I only have 252, so we're left with 6 simoleons. So she better make a fantastic bottle. Okay, how much do we get from this? We got 115, which is not bad at all. And this strawberry one, or this is apple, we'll go ahead and sell that as well. I forgot I made that one. I guess I forgot to sell it too. So we are starting to get, majority kind of our money back in a way. The bottles, are going up in value, which is good. We're getting better at it. It's just taken a couple days. I'm not complaining. 115 simoleons again. That's pretty good. I'm not going to age any more bottles because it's going to take a little bit more time. So the ones that we made on Sunday, we'll see by the end of Thursday or maybe Friday how much we're getting from those. But I'll go ahead and make another apple one because that seems to not be too expensive. They're only like $84 if we make 2 bottles. So that's not terribly bad. Oh, and we made it to level 3 now. So Kimmy can now craft the more unusual prairie grass nectar and trash nectar recipes using the nectar maker. At this level, Kimmy has improved her technique, leading the nectar maker to dirty slower while in use, which that's pretty good. We don't have to clean it as much. We made an excellent apple nectar. We got 90 simoleons from this. Now, had we let this age, we'd probably get a little bit more. But what we do have on this lot, it is a prairie grass lot, if I said that correctly. So we can harvest this prairie grass to make some nectar. Okay, we got 5 in total. We might be getting some more because we've got a couple. Okay, we've got 8 in total now. So we can now make a couple of those prairie grass nectars, which we should get, Oh, she cut her finger. Oh no. She got cut by grass. Let me go ahead and sell this one right here. We got 110 from this grape nectar. And then on this one, we got 30 because it was poor. You would think by now she would have this down. But I guess because it was her first time making the prairie grass, she's still learning. Okay, and then this one we got 60. But that's kind of the end of day 3. Let's see how much money we've made in total. We've got $1,137 so far. And that's still not counting the bottles that are still aging. So in my opinion, that's not too bad in 3 days for starting off. That's pretty good. It is now day 4 of nectar making. And today, I'm not sure exactly what we'll do. Maybe we can do another one of these prairie grasses just because we have it in our inventory. We don't have to pay for anything. I do want to check while she's doing that, our bottles, just to see how they're doing. We've got the grape one that's still lightly aged. That's still 220, but I'm curious to see if the strawberry one has gone up. This one is lightly aged for 252 simoleons. And then we have our potato ones that should be lightly aged for 146, and then this one is also 146 simoleons, so that's not too bad. We still have a couple days for them to age, so they should be doing their thing. And then this one we got 60 simoleons. We'll go ahead, and I don't know why I clicked craft because we don't have any ingredients to craft with today, but we'll go ahead and buy some apples, grapes, and then we can buy some strawberries. That'll leave us with 93 simoleons left, but we should be getting majority of it back today. Maybe we can get to level 4 today. We are currently 20% completed with level 3, so might take us a minute. Okay, and this bottle we got is 60 simoleons. So let's try the strawberry one. See if that is any more expensive. If we get any more money from that. Oh, we got 132 simoleons from the strawberry one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there. Okay, we still have a lot left to get through today. I don't even know if any more of our prairie grass is growing around. I mean, maybe I can roam the world for a little bit to see if I find any, but honestly, I'm not really sure why you would be drinking prairie grass nectar. I mean, I'm wondering how good that actually would be. We got 60 simoleons from that again. We still have to make another grape one, and then maybe I'll go find some prairie grass around the world. So we just finished that one, and we got 121 simoleons from that. So we are getting, we're getting our money back on the, buying the, oh, there we go, some prairie grass here, but we are getting our money back from purchasing from the ingredients. It just takes a little bit to get there. And we also found a potato, which is amazing, but she can now make some more prairie grass nectar. She's got to go to the bathroom. This isn't what's important right now. The important part is making the nectar. You can go to the bathroom after making the nectar. Okay, so we got a bottle there for $30. It's just not working out for us. See, I just don't think we should. I think we should call it on the prairie grass nectar. It's not bringing in the cash we need. It's not bringing in the cashola that we want. So we got to focus on other things. We'll make another one of the grape ones. Sometimes if your Sims are really good at it, you'll get 2 bottles of nectar. We just got 1 for this one. But yeah, I'm hoping that maybe we'll get 2 bottles. So it's always quite nice when that happens. But they've got to be really good at it. And we got 60 for this one. Okay, maybe me yelling at the prairie grass helped us get more money. Because I was kind of smack talking it, saying that it wasn't bringing us in money, and now it doubled. We went from 30 simoleons to 60 simoleons, but it is coming to an end on day 3, so we'll be back for this was day 4 today. What am I talking about? It's Wednesday. Tomorrow's day 5. I'm not really sure why I said day 3, because this is day 4. So we'll be back for day 5 tomorrow. We're officially on day 5 for the day, and the first things first is, of course, we got to clean the nectar maker because we did make quite a bit yesterday. We're also going to buy our ingredients for the day, and I'm going to go back and buy some apple. Actually, I want to buy less apples this time and maybe buy some more strawberries. We'll buy 6 grapes. We'll get some potatoes as well, and then we'll get the strawberries. That is 657 or 654 simoleons. We have 677 simoleons. We should be fine. We got a total of 21 ingredients today. We should be riding high. So let's make an apple. We'll also check on our nectar that is aging. Let's see how they're doing. This one right here is now still lightly aged. We might have to check on it at the end of the day today and see. This one is also still lightly aged, and this one is still lightly aged. That's what I'm saying. It's taken a little bit for them to age. Makes sense. But if you get really good at it and your Sims are like constantly making the excellent bottles, you're still storing them and waiting for them to get finally aged, you can make a lot of money, is what they said on the stream. That's what excites me, because you can really kind of own your own vineyard in a way. I mean, nectar making technically is kind of like wine making. They can't call it wine though, but what is she doing? I just realized she's making food. You are supposed to be crafting nectar. What are you doing? Anyways, going back to my original thought, you can have your own like little vineyard here. It could be a family business too. But if you get really good at it, again, your whole family gets good at it, you can really, bank off of this. You won't have to go back to your 9-to-5s in The Sims. So she just finished making the grape one. We have this apple one, 90. That's an excellent bottle, 90 simoleons. And then this grape one is 181 for an excellent bottle. You see, here we go. It's finally all coming together. We're finally getting our money back. I think she's making the strawberry one now. I think I clicked strawberry. So let's see how much we get from this, because if we made 2 excellent bottles, I'm expecting this one to be excellent too. But I don't want to jinx it. Okay, did we get an excellent bottle? We got normal. I did jinx it, but it's still 132 simoleons, which is not bad. So far, we've made 2,184 simoleons in 5 days. As starting off, that's not that bad. We still, again, have to sell our other bottles. I might play till Friday just to see if they get moderately aged, and then I'll sell them from there. Again, she's supposed to, I gave her a little break. Now she can come back out here and make some more nectar. So she made this great nectar, still normal, still 121 simoleons. And then I think we can make some potatoes. I think we have enough for 2 of them, which isn't that bad. Honestly, I didn't need to buy 6 potatoes because we found one in the yard. I could have just saved some money on that. Oh well, maybe we'll find another one. This one, we got 77. Okay, I'm having her back on to make the strawberry ones. And then I guess I might call it a day. I might not. We have one more that we can make. We can make another potato one. So I guess we'll do that one just to get those ingredients out of the way. And we got 132 from this one. So, it is proving to be profitable. I'm actually quite shocked that we haven't gotten the 2 bottles yet, because my sim, when I was playing last night, when she was level 2, we managed to get 2 bottles from a grape one that we made. And I'm shocked that we haven't gotten it so far. I mean, maybe we'll get it from this one. No, not today. Okay, maybe tomorrow. I think we'll play just one more day. Let me check these bottles just to see. Okay, they're still lightly aged. So that tells me that the other bottles are going to be lightly aged too. So let's just wait one more day and see if they get moderately aged. If they don't, then I'll just sell them tomorrow, and then we can figure out how much money we made in total. Okay, so technically it is day 6. It's Friday at 4:35 in game time, but I wanted to wait. I kept tabs on our nectar bottles, and they finally are moderately aged, at least for one of them. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like when they get closer to being fine aged. Now, this is only moderately aged, and I don't know exactly how long it takes to get to a fine age in the nectar making world, but for the sake of the video, I don't want to make it too long. So we'll just open up this. This is the grape one that was normal quality, and it is now worth 990 simoleons. And that's only within 6 days of playing. And I believe we were level 2 of making that nectar. So, which is why it's quite important to at least put the ones either of normal or excellent quality in those racks, so that when you're making the other ones, these ones are aging and will get you more money. So we'll go ahead and sell that. That's literally just $1,000 right there, almost $1,000. Yeah, she likes fitness. It's not what I'm excited about right now, is her liking fitness. It is our nectar. This one is the strawberry one. That's still lightly aged, so I'm gonna wait a little bit on this. This might take until tomorrow for day 6, or this is day 5. I'm not really sure what's going on with my math today, but our potato is probably still lightly aged, so I'll give that a minute. But at least we got the grape one sold for 990 simoleons. So now we've made about 3,500, about 3,581 simoleons in basically 5 days in The Sims, or 6 days. Is it 6 days? I don't even know anymore. Okay, so while my sim is showering, I just checked the nectar. This is now, I'm pretty sure this is day 6, because we started on a Sunday at nectar making, and now it is Saturday at 7 a.m. And I believe they should be moderately aged. So we'll go ahead and check the strawberry one. I believe this one is. We'll go ahead and open it, and it is $1,000, guys. 1,134 simoleons, literally in 6 days in The Sims. So really, if you didn't want to wait for it to be finally aged, you could sell this for literally 1,000 simoleons. And it took you 6 days to do that. And that was, I'm pretty sure we were on level 2 when we made that. So we'll go ahead and check that. That's now $1,000. We have 2 potato ones. So I'm looking to get, okay, so this is only 657 simoleons, which isn't too bad. And we have 2 of them. So that one there. And then how much is this one? 146. Oh, that's still lightly aged. Let's wait a little bit longer and to see how much we would fully get. But as of right now, we have made 5,372 simoleons in basically less than a week in The Sims, which that's not too bad. And if you had, racks and racks of your nectar, you could be banking in The Sims. So basically, I might have her just craft a couple more, just, let's just do some strawberries. We've got money now. We're kind of loaded, kind of. I like to think we are. We started with 1,000 simoleons. Now we've got like 3,400. But this one, I will say, is more about patience than anything. If you're someone who's really not patient in The Sims and just wants the money now, maybe this isn't the best thing for you to do. I quite enjoy it just because there's so many possibilities with kind of nectar making. You can kind of have your own vineyard. You make a lot of money. Patience is key. I know it's annoying sometimes waiting for it to age up and get finally, aged and stuff like that. But if you do what I was doing and maybe just, keep the normal and the excellent ones to age and sell the poorly made ones, or just sell, just maybe keep the excellent ones aging, then you would still be able to make some money. Like here's an excellent bottle and it's 198 simoleons. So that's still pretty good if you didn't want to wait for it to age up. But you do get quite a bit of money from this if you do it right. If you strategize it right, you will get money from this quite quickly in The Sims. So yes, I do believe that you can get rich in The Sims with this. I'll go ahead and make some more just as we're waiting for that other bottle to age up. Not age up, but you know what I mean. Age up moderately age. Again, I'm not sure exactly the time frame it will take you because this pack is so new. There's not so much information on nectar making just yet. I'm sure within the next few days we'll start seeing articles about exactly how long it takes you, so you can kind of pre-plan with your nectar making. And we have this one now, which is again $90 for it's excellent as well. Also, the other thing is when your Sims level up at it, they start to get better at it, obviously. And the more nectar that you make that is kind of higher up in level, you probably are going to obviously get more money from it than if you made the apple one. Because like if we look right here, we can make all sorts of different nectar, but this fruit nectar is level 5, but you're probably would get, boatload of money from that one too. But I'm trying to see, it sucks because they don't show you like how long you have to wait for it to, get to the certain age thing. Like there's no time limit on it. It's a guessing game right now. But, in my opinion, I do believe you can get rich from this very quickly if you strategize it correctly. So if you make a bunch on Sunday, maybe keep those, until, maybe wait a week until you sell them. So you might not want to quit your 9-to-5 job in The Sims just yet if you're just starting out in The Sims. But if your Sims have got a boatload of money, then yeah, just start nectar making and you'll never have to work another day in your life. Okay, so I checked it again and we are now moderately aged on this. We got 657 simoleons from this. So right around, we're probably, you know, close to 1,300 with those two. But now in total, we have 6,382 simoleons that we have made in about 6 days, roughly about 6 days, almost a week in The Sims, which isn't too bad, to be honest with you. A lot of those entry careers in The Sims, you probably wouldn't even make $6,000 in The Sims, let alone 6,382. We also did sell 5 excellent bottles of nectar and we're on level 4. So basically, you know, I think we did pretty good. There was one video, I can't remember if it was the wedding boutique I made of owning a retail store, that we made pretty good money. I would say that this would probably be number 1 on Can You Get Rich Quick because of how those bottles, when they age up, when they get to aging, you obviously get more money. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but moral of the story, you can get rich by nectar making. This video was quite fun to make. I have been looking forward to this since they announced the nectar making. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but with that, I will end the video here. Thank you all so much for watching today's YouTube video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and comment if you would start a nectar making business in your Sims game. And have you tried the nectar making? Do you like it? Like, what are our thoughts on the Horse Ranch pack as well? Because it came out yesterday, obviously. So I'm curious to see how you guys think of it. I will say the pack is quite fun to play with, as stated in the beginning of the video. But if you want to see more content like this, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all on Monday.